Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of my Transfer Roundup series. As you can see right now on screen, we're going to be talking about the Saliba deal, which is apparently being hijacked by Tottenham. Not very pleased about that. And we've got some other big moves, including Diego Costa. First though, we need to talk about Griezmann. This is an incredible deal, and actually, there's every possibility it might not be as smooth as everyone thinks. I think Atletico Madrid are appealing. They're saying that Barcelona owe them more money. So they've paid 108 million, which is apparently the release clause, in pounds that is. But according to Atletico Madrid, they're owed more. So we will see what happens there. They are appealing, but Barcelona, of course, think they've done nothing wrong. And Griezmann will be a Barcelona player from the 1st of July. So this is obviously very exciting. Griezmann, one of the best attacking players in the world. He stayed at Madrid for another year. We all heard and we all saw the massive kerfuffle, for lack of a better term, last season when... Was he staying? Was he going? He stayed, did one more year, and now he's officially left. This time around, though, he hasn't made a programme all about it. I still cannot believe that. Last season, this time a year ago, he was actually filming a documentary, a programme, whatever you want to call it, about his decision. It was called La Decisión, I think. It was something stupid like that. I mean, come on. So it's done. He is officially a Barcelona player right now. I don't know what's going to happen with this appeal, but still, I'm very excited to see him play for Barcelona, but more importantly, how? How is he going to play for Barcelona? Where is he going to fit into this side? Does he replace Coutinho out on that left wing? Does he play up front instead of Suarez? Does Messi move central and Griezmann go on the right? What's happening there? We will find out soon enough. Right, come on then, let's talk about this. Arsenal. Do you know, I'm not even surprised. I'm not even disappointed. I'm just embarrassed, but I'm used to this. This is Arsenal Football Club. This is how far we have fallen, even under new management, even with all of our philosophies and change in staff. And this is still the banter era, don't get me wrong. So, as I'm sure everyone knows, I've said it multiple times in these Transfer Roundup videos that Saint Etienne defender Saliba is joining Arsenal and going back on loan for a year, and then will play for us from next season onwards, not the coming season. Great, right? Young defensive player. We're looking at around 25 to 30 million pounds. Shows great promise. Oh, but apparently we've stumbled for the last 5 to 7 days on bonuses. Extra little things for Saliba to make him sign the deal. And apparently what we offered wasn't quite what he was looking for, or at least his agent was looking for. So they kind of slowed it down a little bit, and I guess they wanted to have a bit of a distance from the club while they really think about what they want to offer, if they really want to get this done. And then in come Tottenham. They swoop in, outbid us, and probably give him much better wages, much better incentives, and they could well have this deal done in the next 24 hours. Now, I am just absolutely... Oh, don't even get me started. It is absolutely shambolic. It is just so Arsenal to dither over these stupid incentives. We're probably talking, I don't know, an extra £5,000 if you get a clean sheet. I don't know, if you make a certain amount of appearances for Saint Etienne this season, we'll give you this. Whatever it may be, we're actually dithering over these small little details. Of course, a team like Tottenham that... it had to be Tottenham, but anyone could have done it. Could just swoop in and say, well, we'll give you this. No questions, just join us. It's such an easy decision for him now, isn't it? Why would you go to Arsenal if you can go to Tottenham? At least right now, it doesn't seem like a hard decision for me. If I'm Saliba, I think I go Tottenham. I really do. They're building an incredible squad there. They've got a new stadium. He's probably been guaranteed more minutes because Tottenham are potentially selling Alderweireld. We'll talk about that in a moment. I don't know. I'm hoping that it's not the case and that he will pick Arsenal over Tottenham, but we're literally fighting over him and... Well, we're not even fighting. We're attempting to sign a player that could well go to Tottenham instead, and that is just embarrassing. It really is. Absolute shambles, Arsenal. You probably recognise this defender as well. Another defender that Arsenal wanted. We were interested. Sampdoria's defender, Anderson. Very, very good young defender. Okay, he's not the youngest, but he still has many years ahead of him. I think he's 23, right? We were interested in signing him for 25 million euros along with Dennis Praet for another 25 million, so 50 million euros combined for the both of them. It actually looked like this was a realistic deal and it was going to happen. I think actually a lot of Arsenal fans thought it might be a good deal. But no, once again, we've missed out on Anderson this time. £21.6 million, he's gone to Lyon. Now, don't get me wrong. He's a good defender, but he's not world class. Not yet. So I don't think we've missed out on a huge game changer, right? But what we have missed out on is a player that will become absolutely fantastic. He really has got a good future ahead of him. I've seen lots of clips and highlights, although that can be a little bit deceiving. You're only seeing the best bits. But from what I've seen, this guy is the overall package. He's tall, he's strong, he's a great passer of the ball, and he would have fit in very well at Arsenal, but we've missed out on him, and it's a shocker. Once again, it's an absolute shocker. He goes to Lyon, and I guarantee you, in a couple of seasons' time, he will go for double that. Now, this one's a little bit more exciting. We've got Barella here, the future of Italian midfield football, right? This guy looks to be the real deal. He has gone on loan to Inter. Forget this, right? You might think that 10.8 million is an obligation to buy. Well, no, that is just the loan fee. They are paying almost £11 million just to have Barella for a season. Now, I haven't done too much research into this. I really want to get this video out today, so it's very possible that there's going to be a clause in this contract, maybe that Inter can then buy him at the end of the season. I will definitely have to double check that, because 10.8 million just to loan him for 12 months doesn't seem like a good deal to me. No matter how good the player is, that's £11 million on just a loan. So whether Inter are just being stupid and they just want him and they'll pay whatever they can just to get him on loan, or if it's a case of it's pretty much 11 million now and then there will be an obligation or mandatory fee to actually sign him permanently, I don't know. But still, Barella will do very well at Inter, and I'm absolutely sure he is the future of Italian midfield football. We have Aston Villa splashing the cash a little bit more. There's more signings coming apparently, and they've already spent and will spend over 100 million at this point. So Aston Villa spending more than Arsenal. Other clubs have spent more than Arsenal as well. But here we have Konsa, a 21-year-old defender. I think he's going to be a very solid purchase. What does this mean for Tuanzebe? Is he not coming back from Manchester United? Is Man United thinking about keeping Tuanzebe for the next season? Who knows? But this is another deal confirmed. Let's talk about some rumours then. Yeah, Higuain to West Ham. Yep, that's what I'm waking up to today. Really? How far Higuain has fallen. No disrespect, West Ham, but, you know, Real Madrid, Napoli, Juventus, Chelsea, AC Milan even, and then West Ham. I don't know how much there is in this. I know West Ham have missed out on Maxi Gomez. They're looking at Haller, I believe, as well, from Frankfurt. But Higuain is someone they're looking at. The wages will be high, but of course, it's potentially just going to be a loan deal. I very much doubt that Higuain would want to move to West Ham permanently. But hey, maybe he fancies another crack at the Premier League, and maybe West Ham is a decent place for him to go. But come on, it's Higuain. You'd be expecting him to be doing better than West Ham. Again, no disrespect, but one to keep your eye out for. This could happen. Another rumour we have right now is Man City's Delph. Out of favour, of course. They don't really need him at left-back anymore. They don't need him at centre-mid. He's not needed, and he has been transfer listed. Pep has openly said he will sell him. 8 million is apparently the requested price, and Everton are willing to pay. They are looking for a squad player, I guess, of Delph's quality. And do you know what? I like Delph. He's experienced. He plays in multiple positions. He's very versatile like that. I think that's a very decent buy. I think it's more reliant on his wages. I'm sure they're going to be very high coming from Man City. Up next, we have Alderweireld from Spurs. I mentioned just at the start of this video that they're looking to... Well, I don't think they really want to sell him, but he does have a release clause of £25 million, I believe it is. And Roma apparently have activated it. And right now, the Spurs representatives are in Italy discussing this deal. So it seems to me that Alderweireld will be a Roma player very, very soon, and that's why I think they're looking at Saliba. I think they see Saliba as a replacement. Who knows? I don't think they're on the same level. Of course I don't. But for the future, for sure, Saliba does seem to be of that calibre. 25 million isn't very much for a player of his quality. but a release clause is a release clause. There's not much they can do about it. They'll be saving a lot of wages. They'll be getting rid of a player that clearly has been a little bit hot and cold in terms of wanting to stay at the club, and they will have some money to spend on a replacement. Also linked with Spurs, we have Dani Olmo, the young Spanish lad who plays for Zagreb, Dynamo Zagreb, and I honestly think this guy is a very, very special player. We've seen him play for the young Spanish teams. I think he's playing for the under-21s at the moment, or under-20s, and just looks insane. They've got some incredible talent coming through. This is an interesting one, and I will be absolutely gutted if Tottenham get him, because this guy, I think, will end up being one of the very best in the world, and he will play for a big, big club. And I'm not saying Spurs aren't a big club, because they are, but I think he could probably get into the top 5, top 6 clubs in the world at some point. And then we have this madness, Diego Costa. I mean, Atletico Madrid have already sold a lot of players. Of course, they've brought in a lot of good players as well, one of them being the most expensive teenager of all time. Is Felix the most? No, I guess that's Mbappe, isn't it? Felix, though, coming in has clearly... Maybe it's disrupted a few things at Atletico Madrid. Maybe Diego Costa was already on his way out. Who knows? But now that they've sold Griezmann, are they okay? Are they actually thinking of doing this? I know they brought in Morata from Chelsea, but Diego Costa is one of those players you just want in your team. You don't want to play against him. Not that Wolves will come up against Atletico Madrid, potentially. You never know. But Wolves apparently are very interested in bringing Diego Costa back to the Premier League, and I would hate to see it. Even though it's entertaining to watch him, I hate playing against Diego Costa. All those memories of Arsenal versus Chelsea. I specifically remember Gabriel going up against Diego Costa at Stamford Bridge, and it didn't end well. So this could happen, and it's one of those deals. It's just like Higuain to West Ham that you just don't expect. This would be a permanent deal, not a loan. And Wolves, if they get Diego Costa, they will be going for that top 6. Mark my words, they absolutely will. So that's the end of this transfer roundup video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed it, please do drop a like. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. And I will see you in the next one very soon.